I came into this world not chiefly to make this a good place to live in, but to live in it, be it good or bad. The only obligation which I have a right to assume is to do at any time what I think right. How can any man be weak who dares to be at all? If you have built castles in the air, your work need not be lost. That is where they should be. Now put the foundations under them. Goodness is the only investment that never fails. I can alter my life by altering my attitude. He who would have nothing to do with thorns must never attempt to gather flowers. The world is but a canvas to our imagination. That if one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live the life which he has imagined, he will meet with a success unexpected in common hours. Thoreau's views on transcendentalism are known for being both simple and effective. None are so old as those who have outlived enthusiasm. To be a philosopher is not merely to have subtle thoughts, nor even to found a school, but so to love wisdom as to live according to its dictates, a life of simplicity, independence, magnanimity, and trust. If a man does not keep pace with his companions, perhaps it is because he hears a different drummer. Let him step to the music which he hears, however, measured or far away. I did not wish to live what was not life. Living is so dear, nor did I wish to practice resignation, unless it was quite necessary. Be yourself, not your idea of what you think somebody else's idea of yourself should be. I say beware of all enterprises that require new clothes, and not rather a new wearer of clothes. Every man is a builder of a temple called his body. I went to the woods because I wished to live deliberately, to front only the essential facts of life, and see if I could not learn what it had to teach, and not, when I came to die, discover that I had not lived. Most of the luxuries and many of the so-called comforts of life are not only indispensable but positive hindrances to the elevation of mankind. What is the use of a house if you haven't got a tolerable planet to put it on? In wilderness is the preservation of the world. There are moments when all anxiety and stated toil are becalmed in the infinite leisure and repose of nature. I love nature partly because she is not man, but a retreat from him. None of his institutions control or pervade her. There a different kind of right prevails. In her midst, I can be glad with an entire gladness. Nature refuses to sympathize with our sorrow. She seems not to have provided for, but by 1,000 contrivances against it. When we walk, we naturally go to the fields and woods. What would become of us if we walked only in a garden or a mall? I have a room all to myself. It is nature. Every morning was a cheerful invitation to make my life of equal simplicity, and I may say innocence, with nature herself. For it matters not how small a beginning may seem to be. What is once well done is done forever. The rich man is always sold to the institution which makes him rich. I was not born to be forced. I will breathe after my own fashion. Let us see who is the strongest. Oh, for a man who is a man, and, as my neighbor says, has a bone in his back which you cannot pass your hand through. A lawyer's truth is not truth. It is consistency or consistent expediency. A wise man will not leave the right to the mercy of chance, nor wish it to prevail through the power of the majority. It is after all with men, and not with parchment, that I quarrel. Let your life be a counter-friction to stop the machine. What I have to do is to see, at any rate, that I do not lend myself to the wrong which I condemn.